We will be live shortly, guys. We're just getting ready. I'm finishing my dinner, and we will be getting started very, very soon. So don't go anywhere. Hayes, I've got chicken goujons, chips, and a beer. Yeah, I'll be back shortly. Yo people, I've just finished my dinner, so I'm ready to get started now. I think I've given myself indigestion because I ate that so fast. Probably the fastest I've ever eaten a meal. But we are nearly ready to start Tier 2 Championship after Silverstone this time for the Tier 2 Championship here for round 12. Should be a good one. I'm alongside Lundy today. Lundy isn't here just yet. I am still waiting for him to come join the party. But, yeah, this should be a good one. I want to wait to start gossiping about Tier 2 until Lundy gets in. We'll quickly give him a quick iMessage to move his ass. Get him in the stream. I'll call him. I typed in Lundy, not his actual name. What an idiot. What an idiot. Oh, he just hung up on me. Oh. Looks like it's just me for a bit then, guys. I think Lundy might be joining a little bit late, but I am really looking forward to this one. Tier 2 drivers always give us a good race, and we're off to Silverstone this time, and we could get some rain. We're down to 2 viewers now. What's happened? Oh, so we've already got a prediction in the chat. We've got Praiser Hayes, who has said Jerry to win. Get him in pipe. God, I can't even speak. I've really got indigestion from eating that food so fast. He's gone Jerry to win. Get him my pipe in second. We have Shifty in third. And SDC getting fourth. That is a very interesting prediction. Anyone else in the chat right now? There's only 2 of us. Unfortunately, we've just lost about 4 viewers. But we're not even at the good bit yet. We're still getting warmed up. If you are active, let us know who you're thinking we'll get top 3 here today in Silverstone. I really don't know, to be honest. We've had the UTEP Brawn drivers win the last 3 races. Let me get this right. We had Viper win Austria and Canada, or Canada then Austria, and then no, sorry, France and Canada. And last time out, we had Liam Hannon win Austria. So the UTEP Broad drivers are looking very in form at the moment. But yeah, I'm not sure. We've got the likes of the McLaren Shark Sim drivers as well, always looking consistent. So they're always guaranteed to at least one of them get a podium. Like Hayes just said in the chat, he's backing his guy Shifty to get a podium, get that P3 spot. But Pipe's now just dropped down to 3rd place in the stands as well, a couple of races ago. So I think Pipe's going to be wanting to try and make, try and get back up there again. He's had a few races out of it. He's going to want to try and get back up there into that winning position. I chatted with him a little while ago actually, and we were speaking about how Tier 2's going, and he's saying everyone's really improved, and he feels like he's quite stagnant at the moment, and his form hasn't got better or worse. It's just stayed the exact same what it is, but he feels like everyone else has been improving around him, so he's really going to want to try and bounce back today here at Silverstone. So have a little look, see in the Tier 2 chat how everybody's getting on. We do have a driver serving a quali ban this race. We have the ANF Pink Ford racing driver, small hands, serving a quali ban after an incident last time out here in Austria. So I just see them in the chat. They've got a nice cold Peroni on the go, and they'll be watching from the pits this time out, and they'll be waiting the 18 minutes until the drivers are finished, and he'll be starting from the back of the grid. I am going to go, I don't know. I really don't know, to be honest, Hayes. The thing is with Tier 2, you never know who could take the win. We've got really fast drivers, but all on a very similar level. I know Jerry's been really working hard for this race, so Jerry could bounce back. Obviously, last time out in Austria, Jerry had a disqualification. He sped under a safety car whilst checking his MFD, and then unfortunately missed his chance to take the drive-through, and then was disqualified. And he was the he could have won it out in Austria. So I think Jerry's going to want to try and bounce back and try and increase that gap in the championship from his 2nd place rival Shifty. So I think it could be Jerry's today, but there's multiple drivers that you shouldn't disregard. We've got the likes of both McLaren drivers. We've got obviously both of the UTEP Brawn drivers, super fast. We've got the likes of Ace Watch Pipe. There's many drivers that could get that top spot. So it all comes down to preferences on track. I find with Tier 2, it's not quite like Tier 1. We have the two main drivers in Tier 1 win everything, come 1st and 2nd and almost everything. It's not quite like that in Tier 2, which makes Tier 2 really interesting to watch. I mean, you pretty much got anyone sort of the top 8 or so could definitely get on the podium. But yeah, I think for my top 3, I'm gonna go Jerry, Viper, and then you know what? I'm gonna go Jerry, Viper, and Pipe. I feel like Pipe can make his comeback today. We've just started the 2nd half of the season now into round 12. Obviously, at the start of this season, that is when Pipe went on his mad streak of good results. So I feel like now it's a new chapter. It's the 2nd half of the season. Pipe is going to want to try and make his comeback now. So I feel like it's going to be Jerry, Viper, then Pipe. There's a few more joiners in the stream now, guys. Welcome. We'll be getting started very soon. I'll be alongside Lundy today. He isn't quite in the party just yet. But who are your predictions for top 3 today? We only have 2 predictions so far, which is mine, as I just said, and we also have Hayes's, which is Jerry, Pipe, and Shifty, and SDC for a P4. So he's on for top 4 actually. But yeah, it's going to be a really good one. We'll be getting started in around 9 minutes. I'm not even in the lobby yet, so I should probably do that. I'm going to log on to F1 now. If you guys haven't already, please drop us a follow. If you haven't already, we're trying to get to that 200 within 15 more days is the target. So if you haven't already, please drop a follow, and it really does help the league massively. Let's get some tunage on in the background. The one and only Shifty 50 made this one. Our TTM soundtrack. Don't forget to spectate. No, I won't. Thank you, Brownito, for following. Much appreciated. Yeah, that is epic. Thank you very much, Brownito. Hey, Kopetsky, who are your predictions? I don't know if you're very familiar with the Tier 2 drivers, but if you know them very well, please drop us your predictions in the chat. And welcome to the stream. Oh. How comes I can't hear Lundy? Hello mate, speak. You're not active, Lundy. Your icon's not moving when you speak. I don't know if you're speaking or not. Mate, I don't think your mic's working, Lundy. Lundy.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
How we doing?
Hello.
Can you hear now? You are live right now. Everyone can hear you. So say hello to the stream.
Hello everyone. My name's Lundy. I'll be co-commentating today. Thank you for having me. I'm a special guest tonight.
You're not a special guest. You're the man, mate. You are Mr. TTM.
Alright. No, I'm a special guest. Don't normally get to commentate, so.
Yeah, that is true.
My game's updating. It's at 43%.
43%. Right. You may miss a few minutes, but.
Nah,
so. Oh, and we have Kopetsky eager start for Tier 4. We'll be getting underway there very, very soon. If it won't be Hungary, it'll be the following round, I believe. So that is something else to be looking forward to. Who have we got in the chat? Please give us your predictions, guys. You know, I've got 7 viewers. I know a few of us could be giving some predictions. Hello, what's waffle? What's waffle? That's how you pronounce it.
What waffle?
Welcome, mate. What waffle? What a waffle. How's it going, buddy? Our North American driver who will be racing here at TTM under Dave, the tier coordinator Dave. So welcome.
Can I just ask, what beers are you drinking tonight, Ted?
I'm on the Standard Becks, Lundy. What are you drinking tonight?
Well, actually tonight we've got a mixture. I'm just finishing a bottle of Kronenberg, and I'm moving on to this new one. It's a Lidl special. It's called Camzo. It's like a fake Corona, so
nice.
We're trying that tonight.
So you're gonna be mixing your drinks, and you're gonna get absolutely steamboated like you did in Baku, then.
Just
like Baku.
Having a few tonight.
Baku, you was twisted.
Twisted. That was a good race. Good race. Hopefully we can have the same tonight here at
hopefully we can.
Silverstone.
Yeah, I'm buzzing. Home Grand Prix as well. So home Grand Prix for a lot of them anyway. No, it'll be a TTM home Grand Prix at least.
Let's see if we get a Brit win the home Grand Prix tonight.
Yeah, I mean, we could very well see Shifty up there, or I mean, I think Shifty's one of the only Brits. Chizzy Rebel. It would be Shifty. I think Shifty want to win this one. Obviously, Jerry's Dutch. We've got Pipe, who's Portuguese/American. We've got DC, who's Irish. Hannon, who's Irish. Viper, who's Irish. So the Brit up at the front, most races, is Shifty. I think Ace Watch is a Brit actually as well. But yeah, I was just saying earlier, we've had UTEP Brawn drivers, the Irish drivers, win the last 3 races back to back. So they're in form at the moment. But I think Pipe, who's been on a bit of a dry spell recently, could make a comeback. And now we start the second half of the season. What do you think, Lundy? Who are your predictions today?
Yeah, well, Pipe, you see, since Azerbaijan, he hasn't been doing very well. Before that, he had podiums back to back, like for a few races, but you know, obviously, if Jerry doesn't get a connection issue again, I'm sure he's be the favourite to win. But my money's on, I want Shifty to win. So
the Brit. He's gone with the Brit.
Yeah, Shifty, SDC. Then maybe Jerry, I don't know. We'll see how qualifying, see how quickly they actually are.
Well, I know Jerry's done a hell of a lot of practice, so I think it could be a Jerry win. But I've personally gone for Jerry, Viper, Pipe. That is mine.
Okay, yeah, Viper. He's won 3 races so far this season, hasn't he?
Yeah, he won the previous 2 before his teammate. He won in
China as well.
He won in China, then he won in France, then he won in Canada, and then his teammate won in Austria last time out. So the thing I love about Tier 2 is it's very varied with who can win, who can get podiums. Unlike Tier 1, where Tier 1 just seems to be the same 2 drivers all the time, getting 1-2. But that's why it's really good to try and predict, because if you get it right, that's pretty impressive. You can predict it right. Remember to spectate as well, Lundy, when you're in the lobby. You're not even in it yet, are you?
Yeah, I'm on 70%. Oh, I'm not even going to make it. Oh yeah, I'll be able to spectate though, but no.
Yeah. He's asked me for an invite. Get on my pipe. There he is. Right, I better actually. That's something I haven't done yet, which I should do. 12 viewers in the chat. Welcome everyone. Having a little look at the chat quickly now. Big up. And then we do take prediction. Always fail. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you. What Waffle? I think I pronounced it right this time. We've got Gino in the chat charting for Jerry. So we've got a Jerry lover here, a Jerry supporter. We've got Chizu saying not looking forward to this. But Chizu's been doing pretty well. He's been very consistent recently. So I think Chizu could definitely make a good move here in Silverstone. But he's saying he's not looking forward to it. But thank you, Chaos Demon, for following.
I think Ace Watch has got the pace, but he's
he's had Ace Watch has had a couple incidents the last 2 races. Similar incidents, not being very aware with their spatial awareness, which has actually caused Jerry to spin in France, and then it also caused GB292 to get involved with a bit of an incident in Austria. So as long as they can well, keep the drivers around them without contact, you know, if they can manage to do that, I think they'll be able to do good, because we know they have the pace, as you say, but they need to try and prevent any contact, because that has been a bit of a thing the last 2 rounds for them. But I think we're very close to getting started now. It's 8 PM now. We have 19 or 22 in the lobby. We have 1 driver not racing, so I think there's only 1 driver we're missing. I think.
Who's that?
I don't know. Striker Sun's not racing, and then I think there might be someone else, but there's someone who hasn't confirmed. If they don't race, then you have to give them a penalty, because they haven't let us know, and then they've also not turned up. Right, let's have a little look. Rebel isn't racing. He's definitely not racing. Okay, then so that means we are ready. So that means we are not having Rebel, the Innertech Lupo driver, and we will also not have Striker-san, the Equinox Spiker F1 driver. Right, let's get started. Let's get into ready up. Is piping? He should be. Has DC changed his DCM? Yeah, DC's changed his thing. Ready up at tier.
Hello everybody, and today we ride on board here with STC
Right.
from tier 2 here at the track of the Silverstone. He's gonna take us for a ride here for TT Hot Lap, taking all the curb there on the left and right side, and he is staying really close to that left side turn. Then he upshifts and short shifts to forget and downshifts to second to get that extra turn, and then he short shifts to third, and he's really going for his here, lads, onto the straight, DRS on, and then he's positioning his car on the curb there, so he really slingshots himself here back to fifth, and then he is staying as close here to that right side, so he can get as early on the throttle as possible, almost invalidates his left hand there. He's staying as close to that right side, so the track is actually shorter. Again here, really taking advantage there of this track, so he really uses his curves on the left and right side on the track. Then we coming here at this beautiful section down to 7th, and he even gets to 5th, almost loses the rear of the Kent there and onto the gravel, DRS on, and then we come to the last part of this track. You want to be looking at the curb starts, and you can also invalidate your lap here, but SDC managed to do a really good turn in there, back to the second even, then go to the third, short shift to 5th, and then he is managing a 1:24.5. What a lap! Back to you, Tess, and have a great tier 2 race all. Like and subscribe. Peace!
Thank you, Jerry, and that was the on-board hot lap with SDCR McLaren Shark Sim Racing Driver. Sorry, I forgot to mute myself then. We're just about to get ready now, and before we do, we are going to go on board with the other McLaren Shark Sim Driver with his intro, Shifty. And yeah, enjoy, guys, and when we finish this, we'll be ready to start qualifying.
And Silverstone gets a great start. Oh, what a slide! That makes the move, but Errol's still up the inside. Oh, no, it's almost 50-50 goes on Liam Hannon. Can't keep it. They make it stick around the outside, and he dives around the outside. And Sam does it. What a move!
Oh no, look at Jerry! Oh, out of nowhere!
Oh my gosh, and we have a battle for the lead. And Pickles inside it. I was so wrong. And there's a change for the lead on the final lap.
And that was the intro made by Shifty. What an awesome intro that really is. We are now underway for qualifying. I'm going to be refreshing all the graphics we use, and then we'll be ready to watch the drivers on board. Sorry for that little mishap there with the hot lap as well. I completely forgot to press mute, and yeah, not my best move.
I just click unmute.
Peg's very busy tonight. Peg could not make it, but I think we are ready now. Currently on board of SDCs, they're out on a lap there, the first driver out of the pits, and they're on their hot lap now.
What the game sound?
Have you not? I never listen to the game sound, I can't.
Oh, I've got it back now. There we go then.
Who are you going to go on board with, Lundy?
I've sorted out all this stuff, but I'll follow. Oh, GB, she's spun it already. I'll follow. Who's out? Who's going to set that first?
I'm with SDC at the moment.
Oh, right, I'll follow Ace.
I think that Ace
He's
Watch
on the
maybe?
medium.
Is he, Zoom? Ace Watch for the mediums. We've got SDC out of soft straight away. I think Lundy needs to speak up apparently, unless I can. Wait,
Hello. Make me louder, like
yeah. I think it's turned down the game volume. Right, okay. Guys, can you? Is that all good now? Is that better? Do I need to turn anything up, anything down?
Can you hear me? This is me, Lundy. Right, as SDC steps.
SDC sets. Yeah, with a 125.
What's
flat.
a quick lap around here, Ted?
Well, we saw Monty do a 123.6 or an 8, which is actually if you put that in hot laps, that would be ranked 60 on time trial.
60.
Yeah, ranked 60
in the world.
Yeah, but a good lap would be like in the 24s.
Okay. They switched to 125.6, so in the mediums.
Let's follow Pipe. They're out in the mediums as well. Let me share my audio with you.
I'll follow Liam Hannum, last week's winner.
Shifty's invalidated his. Who else have we got? Liam Hannon's invalidated theirs.
How can you tell they invalidated it?
If it's a red track.
Oh.
Jerry's out on a lap. And Jerry has not invalidated his. Out on the mediums as well, matching the livery of his beautiful Equinox Spiker F1 car. Current championship leader, this is Jerry. See if he can get pole here today. But if he's on the mediums, maybe a little bit unlikely, but he'll be definitely on the better strategy if he can put a good lap in on the mediums. We saw Benji manage to get in the mid to low 124s on a set of mediums in qualifying in a tier 3 race. Let's see how that compares to what Jerry could do as he almost invalidates there. Thank you, Smithy, for cheering. Very much appreciated, mate. And we now have Jerry coming towards the end of his lap now. He had a little, don't know if a little bit of a mess up there or if there was a bit of a connection issue, but he actually has a driver ahead who's really just held him up, and that is, oh what?
Who was that?
We're jumping around everywhere on my screen. I don't know what's going on.
Jerry's going on here.
Jerry is 4/10 off of SDC's time.
I'm watching Liam. Is he going to put in a lap? Durs goes 5th fastest, so can do better, I think. Not even beating the guys on mediums. But.
His Pipe's back out on a lap by the looks of it. He's gone green in sector 1. Oh, he's invalidated it. Got a bit too wide there out in the mediums. I think that is Shifty coming out of the pits now.
Yeah.
SD's out on the track as well. I think they're on an outlap. So both McLaren cars have just come out. This was the winner last time out here in Austria. Liam Hannon in the U-Turk Braun car. He managed to win in Austria. Will he be able to do that today? Sergeant Smithy is now hosting. Thank you very much there, JJ, for hosting our stream. We have Lewis in the Zanzer Honda just coming up the pit. So Stevie JD out on a lap. Who can we... Who's it?
I watched the leg. Only 7th. Oh, but he's invalidated it, so we'll carry on from that.
I ought to find someone on a lap.
Both of them invalidated it.
Yeah, they have.
LWS, I watched him.
He's kind of
Oh, he's on
pits,
an outlap, that's why.
Yeah.
Well, SDC's starting a lap.
Is he?
See if he can get quicker.
I'm going to watch Shifty. His teammates come around the final set of corners here at Silverstone. Getting a nice wide exit there to ensure he gets a little bit more speed coming on to the main straight now. Keeps it flat around a beautiful set of turns this. Into turn 3. Misses the apex a little bit there, to be fair. He's on the soft tyres. Misses the apex again. This isn't ideal for Shifty. I don't think he'd be very happy with that, to be honest. I think he'll know he's better than that. If any of the viewers currently watching haven't already followed, please drop a follow as we're getting really close to our goal of 200 followers.
Oh, SDT spun it.
Oh. Oh, he has.
Putting a quicker lap there. Oh, has he broken his
bit
foot?
of wing.
No, he hasn't.
But we'll still stay with Shifty. Let's get the Halo graphic on as well. Why not?
Viper doing well on the mediums. Currently 2nd place. Oh no, he's out on the mediums now.
Need another beer, man. Didn't last us
I'm
that
already
long.
down. No, I've got to make another pit stop here.
The Shifty has improved in both of his first 2 sectors. Let's see what he does here.
Oh,
And he crosses like 1:25.3. Shifty goes. Very nicely done there. With Jerry back out on another lap. He's on his outlap at the moment. So
what's happened to Ace Watch? He left the session or so?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Has he binned it or?
I don't know, I haven't seen anything.
It still says. No, I don't know. I'm not sure. Who can we follow? Cat looks like they might be able to improve here. We'll stick with Cats for the minute. There's Jerry just getting out of the way there for him. We will hop on to Jerry. Oh, is he just invalidated? What a shame. Right, Jerry, the championship leader, going again for a hot lap. Now out on the soft, so Jerry could get pole here potentially, and he could probably knock, or sorry, not probably, that was the wrong terminology, possibly knock SDC off of that top spot. See how he goes though. Into turn 3, does he clip the apex? Oh, he gets the apex beautifully there. He uses all the curb. Perfect apex. Missed the apex a little bit there on turn 4, but it shouldn't matter too much. He's kept the momentum, kept the speed through into the DRS now on to what looks like a good sector 1. Yes, as he's up on his time, he's 700ths up on his time at the moment. Take a nice wide apex here. Great, now let's see how much he lifts off. Tiny bit, he lifts off ever so slightly, but I think you've got to be able to keep it within the track limit. Now through Maggot and Beckett, it's one of the best sets of corners on the calendar. Bit of grass on the exit into DRS zone. Purple in sector 2, he's a 10th up on his time. He's been for a really good lap here. See if he can improve, which he most likely will be able to, but let's see if he can get that pole. I've just been disconnected.
I thought you went somewhere then. It's just down to me. Getting my pipe. Comes over.
What happened to Jerry? Give us the update. What happened to Jerry? What did he get?
Jerry, he's out. I know he's gone pole with a 124.7.
He's gone pole.
He's gone pole. So, what? Joe first, DC second, Viper third, Shifty fourth, Ace Watch. I don't know if he's in the session. Fifth. So far, I've still got 5 minutes to go. Get my pipe, just put a lap in. Places amazing. So, if Tesla can get back in.
I'm joining now. Bloody game. What's your top 3 predictions? We've got a lot more people in the chat now. Let's get your top 3 whilst we wait for me to rejoin the session. We're now up to 24 viewers. Very good.
Liam Hannon's out on the mediums. See, he's currently in 6th, so he's doing pretty well.
Right, we're back. We're back in action. Very nice lap there from Jerry himself. Viper. Is Viper out on a lap? Viper's on an out lap by the looks of it.
The man goes 5th on the mediums.
Shifty's out on a lap.
Moving up in place.
Shifty currently sits in P4, 5/10 off of the leader, so they're going to try and improve. So it looks like they're a 10th down in their first sector, but it says showing green, so I'm not too sure what that is, what the actual situation is with that. Good joke, Hayes. Good joke, mate. Stealing my jokes. Oh, Shifty invalidates. Shame. See how Liam Hannon does. Out on the mediums. What did Liam set his first lap on?
Not sure, but he went quicker though on the mediums, so.
He's not. No, he's not extending it, is he?
Alfie Fletcher validating his lap.
Jerry's back out.
Jerry wants some more. He ain't happy with a 124.7.
Shifty out on a lap. SDC out on a lap. Liam Hannon. They're going to start their lap now. Let's stick with Hannon, the last winner here in the Tier 2 series. Oh no, he's gone into the pits. Take that back. Is this Ace Watch coming out now, is it? I believe.
They're all on the out top 3, so they want to put one last lap and try and get that pole.
Rebel has said no pressure Chizu, but there'll be a pole position as the other Innertech Lupo driver cannot make it today. JJ has gone top 3, SDC, Jerry and Shifty. Very nice looking prediction there. If anyone else has got any, please drop them in the comments now. But Jerry, the current pole sitter, currently set at 124.7, is back out on another lap, just starting it now. Let's see how they get on their lap. definitely be wanting to get this pole position after what happened last race with the disqualification.
You watching Jerry?
Yeah, I'm watching Jerry at the moment.
Oh, I'll watch this DC, see how he does.
DC currently sits in second, 2/10 off of Jerry. Pipe down in 12th, so hopefully we'll be able to see Pipe put in a better lap.
Yeah, hopefully.
Because he's quite
Maybe
far
he's
down
trying
at the
to
moment.
wants to start on the mediums or something. Bit of
As
strategy
this
play.
is now the end of qualifying. Drivers will be finishing up their laps, and that will be the end before we head into the race. We'll have a 5-minute break beforehand, as that is now the new tradition here at TTM. And Jerry's literally using all the track here. You can tell, and he's 400s up on his time as well. So he does look like he is going to be able to improve here.
SDC just coming over the start now.
Oh, knocks a 10th off.
He didn't improve though. I mean,
Does he
he
not?
didn't get the pole. So
Pole. He just knocked a 10th
provisional
off
pole
his time.
now. But
Let's see what Jerry does
Jerry.
though.
oh,
Was it
he
a
backs
124?
off.
Oh,
So he thinks, yeah.
did he mean to do that?
Well, I guess that's enough for him.
Enough is enough.
Enough is
When the
enough.
fun stops,
I think that's it.
stop.
No, carry on.
Viper out on a lap at the moment. Chizu improves, goes P7. Oh, Cat goes P8. Very nicely done. Knocks his teammate down to P9. Yeah, it may save his tyres, but I don't know how many. I thought he may have had. That was his third run, I thought. So I thought that would have been a brand new set of tyres, but I guess it could be a brand new set of tyres using for later. And let's see. As Viper doesn't improve. Viper does not improve, but they sit P3.
So that's it. Everyone's finished.
That's it. I think that is it. Very nice, guys. Lundy, once the screen's up, if you want to run through our starting grid today, and then we will head into our 5-minute break.
Sure thing. No worries. Okay, so here we go. Qualifying's over. Go through the grid. So in first place we've got Jerry, number 124.7 on the softs. SDC in second, Viper in third, Shifty fourth. Your first medium tyre driver is Liam Hannon. Very well. Ace Watch also on TTM the leg in 9th. GB292 in 10th. 11th M Steel, LDS in 12th. Get Me My Pipe on the mediums in 13th. GBJE in 14th. Alfie Fletcher 15th. Bradley John. Oh, it's gone.
Alright guys, so we're going to be going into a 5-minute break now, and we will catch you guys in a short while. In the meantime, you guys can watch Pickle's top 10 video. Goodbye.
Top 10 moments time. On to number 10 with Rebel versus GB292 in tier 2, as we see Rebel go down the inside into turn 2. GB looks for a little switchback. Hopefully gets better traction out of the corner. He's got DRS, he's got that ERS enabled as well. But can he get past Rebel? He looks to the inside. Rebel goes defensive. There's almost a half attempt at the dive down there, but very clean racing there. I think that door was always going to shut, but a good attempt from GB there. On to number 9, we have Simba versus Stanth from our tier 1. As well, I'll come on board with Simba in the Williams, with Stanth on the right behind, as they charge up the hill now to turn 2. Stanth has got DRS, looking to make a move up the inside potentially, as we see him move to our right hand side, goes down the inside. Simba is able to get a lovely cutback, switchback move there even. Loses it a little bit on the exit, but has the traction with the DRS. Rich Mix overtake, everything to just stay ahead of the Renault driver, so a lovely little switchback there from the Williams driver. On to number 8, we have M Still and his double overtake. On board with M Still from Tier 2, as he's got Strikerson and TTM the leg ahead. Strikerson looks to go around the outside of TTM leg. TTM leg sort of just squeezes Strikerson out, which allows M Still to get past, and then with the DRF and ERS enabled, he's able to go around the outside and gets the move done miles before the braking zone. And then Strikerson even gets past leg 2 in the braking zone. But yeah, lovely move there from M Still. 2 cars in the matter of seconds. On to number 7, we have Dave versus Stanth. On board with Dave in the Alfa Romeo. Stanth again in that Renault. Dave tries to get a better exit out of turn 2 as they now head down the hill in that DRS, using that slipstream. As he looks to go around the outside, he brakes deep, he's committed to the outside, exactly the place where Lewis Hamilton and Alex Albon crashed, but there's just a little bit of wheel banging, no major contact. And now down the inside, the Alfa Romeo driver gets ahead, lovely bit of battling there, and even doing it better than the real life F1 drivers on this occasion. As Dave moves up to 7th. On to number 6, we have the 4-way battle for the lead. Back in Tier 1, we have Tez leading a race with Alistair behind, and then Brinda and myself behind them, as we see Alistair go around the outside of turn 1, and from his onboard it looks like Tez gives him no room, kind of shoves him off the road, but as we'll see in a little bit, that's not the case. Alistair has to give the position back to Tez. Meanwhile, me and Brinda even have gone up into P1 and P2. Alistair gets a lovely little switchback on Tez, gets the traction out of the corner, and is able to minimise his loss there. But onto our replays, we've got Alistair on the left, Tez on the right. Coming up to Tier 1, turn 1 even, Tez squeezes him to the left hand side, but bounces over that curb and gets a bit of understeer, which knocks Alistair off. If we come on board with Brinda on the left and myself on the right, you can see that happen up ahead. Brinda and myself are just able to pick the way through Tez and Alistair, and we make 2 positions fairly easily on that occasion. Onto our top 5, we have Shizu versus SD Easy. Up the hill we go on board with SD Easy. He brakes later than Shizu, but Shizu is determined to keep it around the outside. Almost a Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc-esque situation there, but enough room is left, and Shizu is able to maintain position, getting better traction out of that corner. Excellent racing from the 2 Tier 2 drivers there. Onto number 4, we have Lewis Lewis goes around the outside even. In the Tier 3 race, it was very wet, as you can see, and in a minute we're going to go on board with Lewis as he's in the red car, as he goes around the outside of Joey, I think it is, powering down the hill. He's able to brake later on the curb. There's very difficult conditions here, but managed to keep the traction around the outside of Joey, and an excellent move there, moving himself up into the points, I believe. Onto P3, we have Alistair versus Dave. It's worth noting as well, Alistair is a new driver in Tier 1 and had an excellent debut race, showing off he's a very clean driver, as we're about to see here, as we have Dave in the Alfa Romeo ahead. Alistair goes around the outside of this very quick left-hander, keeps it round. Worth noting, late on in the race, so the tyres are fairly worn at this point, but excellent move there. Yeah, not much more I can say about that. Excellent move. On to number 2, we have Alistair again, featuring a fair bit in this top 10, but he had an excellent race, as he's now behind one of the McLarens of Tuberly, with the other McLaren of Hayes behind. He's going to rinse and repeat the move that he did on Dave, round the outside, but gets it done a lot earlier, and then this allows, or Tuberly goes off slightly, which allows Hayes to get up the inside of the next left-hander to overtake his teammate up into P9. On to our winner for this week, we have Hayes versus Smithy. As we go charge down the hill, on board with Hayes in the McLaren. He looks towards the outside, tries to get a little switch back on Smithy, the Renault driver, as they power up the hill. Worth noting, tyre difference here. So Hayes is able to get a much better traction up the hill, keeps around the outside, but Smithy, importantly, sticks it with him down the inside, no contact made, and even into this second part, still sticks there. But as we're about to see, Hayes just has that tyre advantage to make it around the outside.
Right, and we are back now. That was Pickles with his top 10 video. Excellent work every week he does for us. And it is great to see the talent we have here at TTM Motorsport. But I am now going to give the Tier 2 drivers the go-ahead. Start your engines. Pop that cap, Lundy. Pop that cap.
I know. Gotta get one open. Where's it gone?
And we are now ready, as we will start to see the drivers ready up. And this is it, Lundy. This is it. We're about to start.
Looking forward to this race. I want to see a lot of action, a lot of clean overtakes. There's less work for me. No incidents. Some good driving.
Currently got the Twitch on in the background to see who we're going to be drawing in our esports tournament. That will be drawn in about 15 minutes.
That could be a special announcement.
Yeah, mid-race special announcement. I'm currently watching at the moment. They're actually racing around Baku.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. We're 3, we're 4, we have 5 red lights, and we're away here at Silverstone. Here at the Tier 2 Championship, here for round 12. Jerry gets an excellent start, and let's see if they can all make it through turn 1 without any accidents.
Looks so good so far. People going wide.
Couple drivers going wide there.
They've gone 4 wide into the corner. Ace Watchers got binned.
Wow, okay, so that is one, that's Bentley driver down already, but Jerry seems to hold a lead. Oh, what's happened there?
Straight into the wall.
I saw.
Shifty as well.
No way.
What
a crazy start. I missed that bit. I tried to catch onto it, I didn't see it in time.
Alfie Fletcher's out. Oh, he's got
here they are, the 2 wounded cars, Shifty and Liam Hannon. Both on the podium last week, but let's see if they can work their way back up onto the podium this week. It's going to be very hard. But Viper sits in 3rd now, and Chizu's up into P4. So Chizu's had another excellent start. This is what he's great. I've been kicked out! What is this?
Tesla's left, Tesla's left, Tesla's out.
Oh, no.
We've still got Jerry in 1st, so don't worry.
Go on, commentator.
Out to the back. The cat. Oh. LWS making a move on Unlucky A, gets that position done. See if the front runners can break away from the rest of the pack. M still up to 5th place, doing very well. Stevie JD up to 6th, big boy Stevie up, moving up 8 positions on the start there.
What a nightmare. That's 2 times already.
Alright, you joined. So we still got Jerry, SDC and Viper.
I hope I just click spectate. Alright, cool. Ali, thank you for the updates. That's good to know. Oh, what a nightmare. Anything else happening, Lundy?
Not at the moment. Got a few position changes at the back, but I think Ace Watch has got to make his way back through the pack now. From that bad start from him. Shifty and Liam are in the pits. Viper with a 3-second penalty already. Chizu in 4th now, moving up 3 positions.
No, he's done well there on the start.
Yeah, very good to Chizu, M Steel and JD.
Wow, yeah.
My pipe is moved
Stevie JD, well. Stevie JD up to P6.
I know, man like Stevie.
He nearly, nearly lost. Oh, we're getting this every time. This happens every Tier 2 race. Where's all the... This is that ain't good.
I think it's Just getting the composure now. We've got Cat moving up on LWS. Getting my pipe moves up into the top 10. Oh, it looks laggy in your stream.
Yeah, it's all over the place, mate. I don't know why.
Cheers for that, Ace. I'll be going for top commentator award, hopefully at the end of the season, but you know, see how it goes.
On your 2 appearances.
Okay. Yeah, special appearances here.
Right.
So Jerry, well, he's
oh,
within a
battle
second
here.
of SDC.
Well,
Oh,
Bentley
yeah,
0 and unlucky A.
Oh, that's GB219 spins it at Maggots and Duckets. Lucky for GB219.
Oh,
And you've left again, mate.
Oh, what is this, man?
The plate just smashed. Anger coming out. The driver's here.
3 times.
That plus net.
Bloody thing. Every tier 2 race is a shambles.
So quick. Stevie JD coming up on the back of him still. Come on,
Oh,
Stevie.
I want to watch it.
Come on, round the outside he goes. Is he going to make the position stick? Yes, he does. Oh, no, they both spun. Oh, they both spun. They're out. Both of them spun out. Stevie JD, oh my God, no.
Oh.
No, they're outside the top 10 now. Oh, it's all kicking off. Alright! I have no idea what's going on there.
Thank you, Shaky J Parton, for dropping a follow. That's giving me a bit more confidence. Oh, this is ridiculous.
But yeah, the flags again. As Ace watches out of the track, Ace Watch gets a 10-second time penalty there. Oh, and Alvin Fletcher's in the wall. And he's just stuck there. He's not moving.
Tier 2 are going for the
He's
tier
been
point.
disqualified. Parts of the same position.
Tier 2 going for
And
the tier championship point this week then.
Lucky A is out of the track.
Oh, I can't deal with this. I'm about to chuck this controller through the bloody TV.
So right, we've got me, you can always rely on Lundy.
Right,
We've
we're
got
back.
update from the top. We've got Jerry still in first. SDC now 1.8 seconds behind, so he's dropping back a bit. But he's got Viper 1.4 seconds behind him. So it's still quite close. Still got the pit stops to go to, so.
So who's that in the pits? On a medium compound, we've got Ace Watch in the pits. So he's had to pit again.
Yeah, not very good for a start.
Not ideal.
Don't worry, I'm streaming as well, so you'll see the highlights.
Oh, here we go.
Hopefully.
We have the Bentley, not the Bentley. We have the Liam Hannon just made a move there on. What is wrong with this stream? I can't even keep up. With Shifty, Liam Hannon just done a Shifty. So I don't know if Shifty's got more damage or what. It's fair to say, I think your stream's going to be better to be watching at the end. Where is everybody else on track? Any battles at the moment? Top 3 seems to be doing pretty good. They've got about equal gaps between them at the moment. Chizu's still holding there in P4, looking very, very good so far. Oh! We have a spinner! Spinilla!
Oh,
we have.
the leg.
Yeah, leg.
He was doing so well as well. Oh, he's
Yeah,
just.
he was.
He's
had
spun it again.
I done an
Made a
absolute
shambles of
mare.
that. He's just doing the donuts in the grass now.
Small hands up to P10 now.
Hopefully he can get
Stevie
top 10.
JD still on P8 though.
He's
so
still,
Stevie's looking alright.
even still. Well, they're still up there. Could have been top. Well, fighting for that 5th position, but it all went Pete Tong.
All went Pete on. Where's the battles on track at the moment? Have a little look at the intervals. I don't see anyone too close. Oh, Stevie, where is he? Wrong one. No. Okay, no, that gap wasn't as close as it looked like. Oh, the A&F drivers are looking pretty good.
Yeah, everyone's in like a quite 1 second gap within each other,
Yeah.
so it's quite spaced out.
I've missed all the good bit, and now my stream's actually calmed down. It's not lagging anymore. Nothing's happening.
It's all that excitement, it's making the connection iffy. Oh, we got yellow flags. Oh, M Steele's spun it.
Oh, he's had an absolute nightmare there. How's he parked it on the grass?
He's just, I don't know.
Things went bad from worse for the Pacifico Porsche driver. Oh!
What's going on there?
Oh, what's happened here? We've got an off-roader.
Hey, what has happened?
We have a Benjo just taking the hard line there.
Oh dear.
It's all happening.
It's all happening here at Silverstone Circuit.
Oh, so we've got one of Chizu's fans, look, missed Raikou. I have a feeling that could be one of Chizu's mates. As Chizu's name is Missed Chizu.
Big fan of Chizu. See how he does. Can he get a fourth, top 3 here? He's quite a bit away from the Viper though.
Here is the man, Mr. Chizu in P4. And he's got a fair gap as well from P5, which is Lewis. So Chizu's looking very confident at the moment. We know he's very good at his starts. Hopefully he can stick with it and keep pushing towards the end. And hopefully he doesn't come across any hurdles.
Stevie JD getting on the back of Get My Pipe as well. So Stevie has got some pace.
Oh,
Must have been practicing a lot.
yeah. It's obviously after the bit of a moment he had last time out in Austria. He's now come back looking fitter and better than ever. He is. He's getting very close to Pipe. The driver sitting 3rd place in the championship right now. Oh! Nearly. Oh! Getting close now to the Bentley Zero driver. Let's see. What he could do is Pipe goes really wide there, actually, and I don't know if Stevie's able to capitalise on that.
Not got much ERS, Stevie has.
Cool. He's capitalising on all the little mistakes that Pipe's making. Every corner he does a little bit better, trying to get closer and closer to that Bentley driver. Into the DRS zone now. What can he do? Pipe doesn't even go defensive, and Stevie's up the inside, and that is him through. But can Pipe do the switchback? No, he can't. What a move there by the A&F Ford Pink Ford racing driver. Very nicely done. Oh, it would be epic.
Best of luck this season.
As Pipe just gets a 3-second penalty there, we see him go a little bit too much up the inside. So everybody else is getting on. Jerry is still leading from SDC, from Viper, from Chizu, from Lewis, from Cap, from Stevie, from Getting My Pipe, from Small Hands, from Leg, from M Steel, from Benjo, from Ace Watch, from GB292, Bradley Johnson and Pitt exit at the moment. We're Liam Hannon 16th, Shifty in 17th, and Alfie Fletcher in 18th. But at the end of the grid there, you would not expect that when you look at the starting grid we had, as we have one of the duotone drivers into the pits now as well. But the likes of Shifty and Liam Hannon sitting 16th and 17th, they'll be absolutely kicking themselves as they both got podiums out last time, and one of them got the win in Austria. So yeah, very interesting start to the race we've had. Do apologise to the viewers for missing out on that. I don't know if it's really going to be the right time to bring my little video, my little surprise for the viewers today. Probably not the best time to be using
What
it.
little surprise.
Well, Lundy, if you just bear with me a moment, mates, we're going to show the viewers a little surprise. Anyway, bear with us. This was Shifty last time out in our trial when we last saw Shifty here at Silverstone. Enjoy. Oh, Shifty's binned it!
What is it?
And that's it. That is such a shame. And he's done it again. He's done it again. He's unfortunately binned it at Silverstone. It's just got to be the Silverstone. I don't know. The Silverstone. The atmosphere is just Spinella season. I really don't know. But poor old Shifty. I had that video prepared for him, and I I feel like I'm rubbing salt into the wounds a little bit now.
I don't think it was Shifty's fault though at the start. From what I can recall, it was a bit of a tangle up.
Yeah, really unfortunate though from Shifty. He'll be just making his way up into second in the championship now. It's not going to do himself much favours, but his closest battle in the championship, obviously apart from Jerry, is Pipe. And Pipe sits in P7 at the moment. But as you can see on screen right now, the difference is around 5 points. So yeah, getting points could be really crucial right now for Shifty, as that could make all the difference come the end of the race. McLaren Shark Sim Racing, Shifty's team do sit top still, as they are looking super consistent at the moment and look really unstoppable for the constructors. But it seems like all the gaps are really big now
They're
between
quite
the
spread
drivers.
out at the moment.
Not a whole lot to be seeing.
So who's stopped and who hasn't stopped?
So the drivers who haven't stopped are the top 11, and also GB292, Liam Hannon and Shifty have.
So
What? Surely they've pitted. They had to have pitted. Why does it say 0 on mine? Well, like Liam and Shifty. They all had to have pitted. They had to have pitted because they had no wing at the start.
oh yeah, they won stop.
Oh, we have. Who's this in? Viper's in from 3rd place. Viper is now into the pits. Let's see what tire he goes on to. I'm pretty sure he's going on mediums. Yes, he does. He goes on to the mediums, and I'm sure he'll end up on the softs at the end. There's a 2.6 second stop there. We also have, is that Chizu in as well? We have Chizu in from P4. He goes to the same strategy, on to the mediums. Small hands up 11 places now, up into P7. 12 places, in fact. So this is where we could start seeing possibly some battles, as we get the drivers coming out of the pits on the fresh tyres, now hunting down the drivers who haven't pitted. We've got Viper now chasing down Small Hands. The gap currently being around 2 seconds, so or 3 seconds. So let's see if Viper can break that down and latch onto the pink Ford driver.
Jerry's still not coming in. He's going to wait another lap, maybe. Probably. Does SDC come in though? He does. He's coming in. SDC. He's in.
As Jerry puts the fastest lap in as well. So yeah, Jerry looking very consistent at the moment. I'm glad the stream's sorted itself out now anyway, even though we've missed probably the best part of the race.
It's alright. The highlights, you'll get the
yeah, I'll have to edit it into
action
this
replays.
Here we go, Viper all over the back of the pink Ford now. Small Hands. Small Hands gets a bit of curb there. He actually gets a little bit of back end coming out. But let's see how they get on through the first complex here at Silverstone. Small Hands really trying to stretch these soft tyres out though.
Oh.
As Viper's going to try and do around the outside. A bit of a switchback here. It's a little bit of oversteer, but Small Hands is able to hold it for now. But I think now it is going to be the DRS doing all the work here for Viper. Up the inside he goes of Small Hands, and through he goes into P4. Not a lot Small Hands could have done there, to be honest. Jerry's in.
Jerry's in. Right, let's see where he comes out then. See if he's going to be in traffic or not.
The race leader, the Equinox Sparker F1 driver, current championship leader, has just come into the pit. Let's see what time they can put him.
LWS in second. He's come around the last 3 corners now. He's on 11 lap olds mediums though.
2.7 second, not the fastest pit stop. Hope that shouldn't cost him too much, but let's see what that brings him out compared to Lewis. See, Lewis is now into first place, but they have not pitted yet.
Oh,
Who's that? Ace Watch or Bentley? Pipe!
Get me my pipe! spun it.
What a
Had
shame.
a very good race. He's not.
So my prediction may be out the window here, as we now just reached the halfway marker. Yeah, Pipe is just chilling in the gravel now. What a nightmare for the Bentley Zero driver.
He just literally just came out on brand new.
What a shame.
He's just appeared in the pit lane. Is he in the pit lane for you? Oh no, he's not. That was my. I don't know what happened there. That's my eyes.
But now we have Liam Madden up the inside of the Zanzare Honda driver. And that is in through. But oh, can he make a switch back here? Up the inside, is he going to make it? Oh, no, he can't quite make that. Bradley Johnson thinks better of it and doesn't stick his nose up the inside of the UTEP Brawn driver. Leg. Oh, is that Pipe back in? That's piping again. He must have got damage. What a shame.
He literally just come
And he
out.
gets a
He got
5-second
speed
penalty.
up
And he's retired. Right. To get that noted down to your coordinator. Retiring from a race. Get me my pipe. Get that written down in the old notepad.
Oh yeah, I'll write that down now. That's written down.
You did not write that down.
That's stored in the bank memory.
Oh dear, Pipe. What's happened there, mate? His teammate still out though. Teammate is within points, sitting in P9, and Viper puts the fastest lap in there too. Currently sitting in P4. Chiz is still looking very strong there in P5. Steele's worked his way up to P6 after the couple mishaps he's had. Stevie's still in P7, and his teammate Small Hands only just outside the points. Can't see any battles at the moment.
No, we need a safety car.
We do need a safety car.
Do stages like NASCAR. Bunch
Yeah.
up the field.
What a shame though, Pipe. What a good start to the season he had, and it's just been falling apart for him.
Must have forgotten his pipe. Everyone is very bunched up at the moment.
So Jerry's managed to get past Lewis, as Lewis is now in the slipstream of Jerry. So I don't think Lewis has pitted, but did he start on the mediums?
Must have done, unless he.
Can you see? I don't know if I can see on mine.
He hasn't done a stop yet, so he started on the mediums.
But why does it say on mine that Liam hasn't and Shifty both haven't pitted? That does not make sense.
Shifty is on hards, 11 up hold hards.
Yes, he's definitely pitted.
Yeah, with that. So he's
A leg. Let's have a look at leg. His legs closing in on Ace Watch. Oh, it's been a really quiet race. I'm really annoyed that I missed that start part.
It's quieting down now.
Like you say,
Still
Lemmy,
got
we do need a
a few more laps to
safety
go.
car. Here we go though. Here is a battle brewing. Bradley Johnson and Shifty. As Cat picks up a 3-second penalty.
Shifty taking the wider line there.
Touche. Now he is hunting down that Zanzare Honda. Bradley keeping to the right, to the outside of the track there.
Oh, got the grass a bit there.
Oh, it gets a bit wide. That's a bit of the dirty air has really made him lose out a bit there. But now he is in DRS slipstream. Oh, squeeze, he's on the grass!
God.
Oh, he did well there to hold that. That was very, very good.
Oh, he has. Just.
God, he didn't give him much room there. Shifty gets a penalty there too. Jerry's just been guiding this race, so we have not been watching Jerry too much because he's literally just been chilling out there, leading the race. Got a 4-second gap on Lewis, who's not even pitted. SDC sitting in third. So yeah, he's been. Oh, he's in the pits now.
He's got a speeding penalty as well.
Yeah, that's not ideal for him. No, I do agree with that, Marta. I think Bradley Johnson should have been a little bit more cautious there with his surroundings, as we now have. That's Steele. Steele is now into the pits. He'll probably come onto the softs now. Be interesting to see when these drivers start coming onto the softs. Stevie JD setting up in P7, up 7 positions. I think he could have picked up a warning there for that little bit of a corner cut. God, I'm rooting for Stevie here. I really want him to do well.
Yeah. Even though he had a bit of contact with M Steele, it was controversial. We'll have to look on the actual. Oh, yellow flags though.
Oh, was that?
Has someone gone off?
No, it looks all good on my
I
screen.
can't see anyone. No. That was a misfire.
Him and Smallhands are our longest serving tier 2 drivers, and now there's a little bit of a soft spot we got for him for sure. Just hoping Stevie can pull through.
Liam Hannon getting past him still.
Yeah, he's
Just
pitting, I
called
think.
out the end of that.
Oh, was it? Oh, he's coming out. Oh, sorry, yeah, he's come out.
Just come out. M Steele should get him back though. He's on brand new softs.
Could we have a little battle emerging here as we have the Shifty and Bradley battle chasing the Pacifico Porsches and Liam. So, oh, here we go, Shifty, look at all the power. Oh, is he yeah, probably backs off a little bit there. Probably wasn't the best spot to have a go. But now Shifty's all over the Zanzer Honda driver as Bradley goes a little bit wide there, and that's allowed Shifty to go up the inside. But Bradley Johnson's using his overtake, he must be, because he's got a lot better speed.
Steele gets past. Liam had a very easy.
That was a piece of anti-comment. Steele gets past.
But it's quite easy.
Oh, she looks up the inside. Oh, almost made contact.
Action.
Here we go. Last time round, we had Shifty going wide, pushed onto the grass. Where's he going to go this time? This time he goes up the inside. Oh, there is a bit of contact.
Slides it through the corner.
Is Bradley going to make a switch back here?
Inside. Send it.
No. Yeah, probably wouldn't be the best idea to do that. Now Shifty has been let loose to go after those Pacifico Porsches. Who's that in? That is Liam Hannon him.
Then you're going to make 3 more positions, Shifty, to
softs.
get into the points. Every point counts here.
So now is Jerry going to pit? Do we reckon, or is Jerry? It's gonna. I think you've got to pit really. Well, look at his tyres. His tyres are 83%, 87%, 85%, and 87%. So he's really looked after his tyres.
Yeah. Well,
so we could.
He's only on 5-lap-old mediums. We've seen people 15 laps on the on medium, so you should go all the way.
We know what Jerry's like. We've seen him at France when obviously he had the incident with Base Watch on lap 1. He managed to do the one stop on the mediums, which was quite unbelievable, to be honest. He knew if he went onto the softs at the end, he knew that he would lose that big time. So he managed to nurse the tyres home and got a very impressive position. Will he do that today to ensure he claims that first? Because he could have a threat from SDC who could try and do that one stop or two. Let's have a little look at SDC. Here we are on board with SDC now. We'll have a little look at their tyres. Okay, so their tyres aren't looking as good. They're looking pretty good, but not quite as good as Jerry's. If we go, and Vipers are looking worse than DC's, and Chisels are looking worse than
12 now, by the way. Oh, Bradley Johnson. Oh, GB292. Also, Ace Watch is on the back end of leg, so maybe they could.
Oh yeah, okay. Well, we'll have a little watch of this battle emerge.
But Ace Watch is on 13-lap-old mediums. Leg only 7 laps, so Leg should have the advantage to get away from him.
We have the other Innertech Lupo driver in the comments at the moment, Rebel, saying, giving his best, his praises right now to Chizu. Currently sitting in P4, and he is driving an incredible race so far. He's not stepped a foot wrong. His Ace Watch goes really wide into the grass, and that has really made him lose out a bit there to the Duotone GT40 driver. But here we have Small Hands sitting in P10 in the points now. So both of the pink Fords are currently sitting in points, so they'll be absolutely well chuffed with themselves. It'll be good for them to both get a double points finish, which will be the first time this season, and what a way to go here at their home circuit.
Still though, on brand new mediums, or 1-lap-old soft, sorry. So it's only 2.8 seconds behind Small Hands, so 6 laps to go. Could be close at the end.
Yeah, it could be for sure. Ace Watch, is Ace Watch getting closer again?
No, it's 1.7 seconds.
I can never tell my data.
We've got Liam Annan on Unlucky A though. Oh, Unlucky A's gone ghosted. No, he hasn't.
Oh, there we go.
He's gone wide, Liam Annan. Keeps going ghosted.
Yeah, he does keep going ghost.
Drive through him. That's it. Go on.
Oh. Another gear goes to the curb. Liam Annan on the inside. No, he can't do it. Oh! Oh, look at this! Oh, look at this! And then Hannon picks up a 3-second penalty as well to go with that. This is a good little battle emerging. Benjo's all over the place. He's sweeping left and right. As Liam Annan going to chuck it out the inside here on the soft compound on the better tyre. Oh my gosh! Oh, he's pushing him right up the inside. How have they? Yeah, how's one of them not spun out from that?
Tier 2 at its best right here.
Ain't got nothing on tier 1 at the moment. The amount of problems we've had this race, but it's certainly been an entertaining one for us and the spectators. But now we have Liam Hannon coming through Maggots. Beckett's now all over the back of that Achieve Audi racing. Oh, what's on the inside of Beckett's there? Can he make it work this time? There's a switch back into DRS.
Down there. Could have the ERS.
Unlucky A is working his hard. It's a dream. There's a little bit defensive there. And the Utah Braun driver has nowhere to go. Oh,
great defensive skills here.
Yeah, it is. It is. Very defensive.
Doesn't want to lose that 14th position.
Oh, drifting! Look at that drift! Look at that drift! Oh, he's still ahead of him!
He's still got a...
How is he still ahead? This is great! Oh my god, this is almost dangerous. This is
sends it up the inside.
This is borderline dangerous watching this. Oh my gosh. But look who's caught up now. Oh, it's SDC.
They've both gone invisible.
Liam Annan's had enough. He's just cutting all the corners now to try and get past. He's had enough.
He's stopped.
He's backed off.
What's gone on?
Oh, he's let DC pass. Yeah, the blue flag.
Oh.
Lucky he's gone wide anyway.
Oh, he's going to let him pass now. There we are.
God, what a battle that was. Yeah, it was dangerous, to be honest, mate. It was dangerous. I don't know what was going on with Benjo there.
Someone's got a 3-second penalty. Did that be the... Oh! Yellows! Look, he's binned it!
He's
safety car!
Oh, imagine if we had a safety car now with only a few laps remaining. That would cause that'll be some scenes at the end. But tier 3 race having a safety car right towards the end. So we now look at Chizu. His tyres starting to wear out a bit. Starting to look a little bit orange now, in the 60 to 70% mark. When are we going to see Chizu come in, or is he shouldn't come in, should he? He's 3 laps left. He's got to last it out. He's got And the next driver behind him is Lewis. And they've got a fair gap as well to him. So I think Chizzy should be safe and he should be able to bring his P4 home, providing she doesn't make any mistakes at the end. But we also have Mr. Stevie JD in P6. So that is pretty good to be honest. Yeah, he is. And his tyres are looking a lot better as well. They're between 70 to 77%. So Stevie is looking pretty good here in the NF Pink Ford car. And then we also have Mr. Cat in 7th. Leg his teammate in 8th. Not much separates these two drivers. We normally do see him come in pairs wherever we see him out on track, whatever track, sorry.
Steele's on the back of Smalllands though, for the battle for 10th position.
Oh!
Oh no!
Smallhands has binned it! Oh, Smallhands!
Oh no! He got scared. He got scared.
That was commentator's curse, that was, Lundy. But now we have another battle emerging. We have Leg and Ace Watch. Ace Watch trying to get that P8 as Liam Haddon gets a penalty coming to this pit lane. Why is Haddon coming into the pit lane so late on? That's an interesting call
He
there.
wants to, I don't know.
Mate, still the hot. Yeah, he can
Can't
steal
get
it from someone else though.
anyway.
Steal
Oh,
it from maybe
it.
Jerry, but like, at one point.
Looks like everyone's gapped out apart from Ace Watch is probably the closest at the moment. He's on 17 uphold mediums.
Oh, Hopi, can you please give us the updates? I've not watched it as I see it's 9 o'clock now. We've avoided FRA, which is great. They're the hardest in the tournament for our esports. Hopi, please do the honours of commenting in the channel now. Let us know who we've got in our group stages of our esports adventures. So the closest battle on track at the moment is Ace Watch catching the leg. God, I'm just staring at the chat now. I want to see what Opie says. Come on, Opie!
Oh.
We have G Racing and Equinox. Who's that?
Equinox Spiker, he's in first position at the moment.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't even know there was an Equinox
Jerry.
in. Maybe that's short form for someone else. They replaced ERL. Oh, okay. Alright. I have no idea who they are. Well, happy days. Cheers for the update there, Hopi. We'll take that.
Okay, that.
Wonder who they're...
What's the dates for them at racing then?
Well, got to speak to the other team boss, organise a day, and
Okay.
once we know, we will be letting you guys know ASAP, and it will be streamed on here by myself, Tez, and yeah, it'll be a really, really big event, and we're trying to get as many people. Oh, excuse me. Trying to get as many. That was the beer. That's the Bex coming back up.
Yeah, fucking
And we will be streaming it on here. And it's going to be a huge event. I'm really, really buzzing for it, guys. And yeah,
Of
this
course,
is the first.
TTM is going to come first, though, aren't they?
It's got to be done. It has got to be done. We've got some really, really good drivers throughout our 3 tiers that we will be taking with us. And we've also got a 4th tier brewing now, so we can see how some of them drivers get on. We could possibly take some of them too, so we never know. Yeah, esports championship in bad for TTM. I feel it too, Hayes. I feel it. And if not, then we'll only come back bigger, better, and stronger because this is
We'll get
gonna
that
be our
prize
first
money.
tournament. Yeah, a few bags, you know, a few
We'll
thousand
share it
bags.
out.
Yeah, boy. A few chocolate coins, you know, standard.
But we like to hear.
Still watching Ace Watch. Legs actually managed
Yeah,
to.
he's back. He's lost a few attempts now. He's
Mm.
1.4 seconds behind. Last lap here, I didn't realise, but
Oh, Ed.
last lap. Everyone is spaced out very much. Could come down to penalties. So that makes a difference. Liam Hannon, like you said, getting the fastest lap on the last lap, so stealing it from whoever else got it. Not going to get the point, obviously, because he's outside the top 10. So, SDC he was there, but not there enough.
Ace Watch has just come in.
Huh?
Ace Watch is
Ace
in.
Watch.
Going
Why?
for a set of softs. You can't even put the fastest lap in. It's impossible. You're not
He's
even going to put
gonna
the fastest
shoot
lap
me.
in. He's messed
What's
up
going on
so
there?
bad. He's
down
done it
to
a lap
10th.
too late. Yeah, but you can't put the
He's
fastest
gonna
lap in
that's
because
the
he's
end of
going to
the
come.
race, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's the end of the race. What's going on there?
But here we have the Equinox Spike F1 driver, the current championship
he's only
leader
been on
of
one
the Tier
contract.
2 championship. Jerry wins here at Silverstone. What a race of Jerry, who led from start to finish and managed to do the one stop as well on the mediums.
Small hands got points.
Come on, small hands. Where did Stevie finish?
He
Stevie
got 6.
Stevie
Well,
got
he ain't come across
P6.
to that. He ain't come
Wait,
across to the finish line
let's see
yet.
how he does. Let's see how he does. Hang on. Got small hands in P10. Oh, is this a battle right towards the end? Look,
yeah.
both teammates,
Oh, no.
Duotone GT40 drivers. Is Leg going to make a move here on Cat? Side by side, the
Take
two
it down.
teammates.
They take each other out on the last lap. Send it.
Cat.
Send it up the inside.
Kaz, head of Leg for now. Can Leg make a switch back here? No, he can't. But let's see how the penalties play out for the drivers now. Let's see if anyone drops back or gains any positions.
Oh! He got a 5-second penalty for unserved.
Small hands down. P10. Shifty just missing out on points. But Stevie finishes P6.
That's it.
Stevie's got him my driver of the day. Big up Stevie, mate.
Yes, but
What a comeback.
You didn't see the contact, so that's a. It's a
Yeah,
bit iffy
I
there.
didn't.
So you
Yeah,
have to
actually,
watch
I
the
haven't seen
replay
it.
between
We'll have
the
to watch
contact between Stevie and M Steel. The small hands comes home in 10th.
Jerry
Thanks.
wins from
Oh.
SDC from Viper. We'll continue that in a little bit, but I have now lost data. But what a race. What a race. Very
What's a
entertaining.
race? Who's your driver of the day?
Well, I would personally go for Stevie JD, but I haven't seen the incident like you said. But obviously Jerry has led the race from start to front at a
He's
very,
in a
very
different
good race.
league there.
He is, he
So
really
any
is.
mistakes, none at all.
And it'll be good to see him with the other top drivers of TTM in Tier 1 next season, see how he'll get on there. But I'm going to go with Stevie JD for now. I haven't seen the incident, to be honest, Lundy, but who are you going to go with?
Well, I would go for Stevie, but obviously I'd have to look at the replay for that incident. Otherwise, he would be my driver day today, as he doesn't get top 10 as much, but he's put a solid performance in today.
What a race. Let's see if we can get some of them into the party now. Some great results there from some of the drivers. Let's see who we can get into the party.
There's no penalties by SDC or Cherry. They're very well done. Everyone else got a penalty.
Right, let's get... Let's get Liam in. Let's ask about what happened at the start. If you invite a few of them as well, who you think will be good to speak to. Let's get Stevie in. Get Chizu in. Jerry. DC. Who else can we get in? Yeah, Shifty. Oh, we've got to get Shifty in. We've got to find out what happened. And we've got Mr. Viper as well with his new gamer tag. Love to see it.
What is the new game so?
Yeah, he's got a TTM of the Viper now.
Oh, right,
supporting.
okay.
Supporting the thing. Who else have we not got in? Bear with us, guys. If you guys can enable the audio in the party chat, and we'll be getting started with the interviews in one moment. Just getting the last people into the party ready. To be honest, I think that is it. I think we've got everyone in. Let me just check. We've got Hannon, Stevie, Chizu, Jerry, Viper. We've got Liam, yeah, Stevie. I think that is everyone we want. Well, let's start off with our race winner. He didn't get on very well in Austria due to a disqualification, but has bounced back better than ever here at Silverstone, managing to get pole from the start and led from start to finish. No problem. Mr. Jerry, how are you feeling today after that race win once again here in the Tier 2 Championship?
Yeah, pretty happy with it. Yeah, won finally again. After Viper got some victories, or at least the guys from Braun. So yeah, very happy. Wasn't very happy with my qualifying lap, but then again it was equal time. So yeah, yeah. So far the race, yeah, it was a bit boring to be honest. So I didn't see much. So I thought, yeah, maybe I'll try and set the fastest lap on old softs. That worked. And then I tried to set the fastest lap on mediums. That worked, but I think somebody else pitted really late and went for it. So yeah, they were just managing the gap through SDC. I know he was really quick here at Britain. You also noticed that at the practice. But, yeah, very happy with the 25 points, and also saw Shifty and get me my pipe down the standings. So me and SDC doing very good job. And I also saw Chisu. Holy crap, man! Fourth. Congratulations, man.
Great stuff there. Great stuff there, Jerry. Incredible race once again. You didn't get much airtime, but I think you probably assumed that when you led from start to finish, and you didn't really have anyone giving you much of a battle either. So, but that just goes to show that you're obviously in a league of your own this race for sure. So very well done there, Jerry. Lundy, if you'd like to speak to our second man, SDC.
SDC, another solid performance there, getting second. How do you feel? How do you think the race went? Did it go to plan?
Yeah, everything went to plan. No incidents, nothing. Didn't pick up any penalties, so everything went alright. But I suppose, as Jerry said, it was a bit of a boring race. Just kind of stuck in between Jerry and Viper there for the whole race pretty much, and couldn't catch Jerry and managed to hold Viper behind there. So I felt the pace was pretty good today, and yeah, I'm pretty happy with P2.
Yep. So it helps the drivers' points there with Shifty and Shifty not getting in the points there. So very well done there, SDC.
Thanks.
Viper, moving on to you next. Obviously, your team has been winning back-to-back races for the last 3 races, but this is the first time that it's come to an end with the Equinox driver winning today. Your teammate a little further down the pecking order, which wasn't ideal for your team, but you managing to grab a 3rd. So very well done there, Viper. Again, I think for you it was quite a boring race as such, but you done very well to hold your P3. Talk us through it. How'd it go?
No, yeah, happy with it. Coming in, I knew it wasn't one of my strongest tracks, so I would have taken seeing DZ and Jerry's laps on time trial or whatever. I knew that they were quicker, so I would have taken P3 coming into it. Obviously, my qualifying lap wasn't great. I invalidated one at the end, but it didn't matter in the end because I think Shifty didn't beat me. So the start went all right. I think I stayed within DRS of DZ for a few laps, but then he just pulled away. Their pace was just quicker than mine, so that was it. So yeah, they were much quicker than me. So happy with it. Drove a solid race and solid P3, so I'm happy with it.
Very well done there, Viper, keeping it very consistent. The last few races, it's great to see. Very good for your team as well. Lundy,
He also joined, sorry to interrupt, but I see he's also TTM now.
Yeah, he's joined us. Yeah. Great to see.
Welcome to the club. Sorry to interrupt that.
No. It's a good observation there. We spoke about this the other night, me and Viper, and I was very, very happy he's joined the TTM club. Lundy, who would you like to interview next in our party?
Well,
like
it's got to be Chizu in it next. Chizu getting 4th place, started 7th, didn't make any mistakes. How do you think the race went?
My main thing in that race was just to try and get points. I weren't worried at where I finished. I thought I need to get points because Rebel ain't there, and I need to keep that gap between me, Rebel, and Steel and GB. Is there our main competition at the moment, shall I say? But yeah, it was quite a boring race, I must admit, and I think it's the same for the top 4. All of us. It was no one was really close. Lewis, kind of worried me. I'm not gonna lie. Coming out in himself, I was kind of worried.
Well, you did an amazing job to come 4th there.
Yeah, moving up a few positions as well, starting P7, Jesus. Yeah, nicely
It was
done,
a
mate.
bit of an internet start. Don't know if you saw that.
Yeah, we'll get to that. We'll get to that shortly. But you've done it once again. You're incredible, starting really well, and then keeping consistent throughout the rest of the race. And you've been really good with that recently, Chizzy. So you should be happy with yourself, mate. You're the king.
As well.
You're the king of starts at the moment in tier 2.
Yeah, have that, Jerry. I've got something on you now. Have that.
Sorry, that went a little bit too quick for me.
Oh, he's just saying he's got a 1-up on you now. You've got everything up on him, but now he can say that he's a great starter.
I'm king at starts.
Yeah.
Have that, Jerry.
Let's speak to a not very familiar face we see up in the points, especially this high up, Stevie JD, who is my driver of the day. There was an incident at the start I have been told about, but I did lag out literally on lap 1 and I had to rejoin, which was absolutely so frustrating. But to see Stevie, after the mishap we had last time out in Austria, to bounce back and to get P6, what a race, Stevie. Talk us through it, mate. How did your race go?
Cheers, thank you. I don't know, to be honest. It was a bit of a I just winged it. I picked a setup similar to one I've used in the past, and it just seemed to pay off. I couldn't really. It's quite common. I can never really keep the pace with anyone in qualifying. I'm always at least 3, 4, 5 seconds behind. But I always feel like I can get a decent start, and if I can get a decent start and sort of hold that from there, then I feel like I can do okay. And everything just seemed to work well. I've got a good start. I think there might have been I might have made contact with someone in the start. I don't know who that was. I'll have to have a look back. But my screen was lagging out like mad again. And then there was a small incident with M Steel as well, coming down the first sort of main straight in the centre of the track. And I think it was more a race incident, to be honest. I think it was just it definitely wasn't on purpose. And to be fair, later on in the lap, he gave me the place back, so fair play to him. But he's one of those. But yeah, no, it seemed to be relatively straightforward. Again, as Jerry said as well earlier, to be honest, it was quite a boring race. After I pitted, I didn't really see anyone, and I felt like in the last 6 laps, I was catching. It's Lewis, and I don't know what happened, but I must have been losing the times. I wasn't paying too much attention to my times towards the end. I was just trying to make sure I could bring the car home. But yeah, all of a sudden his car seemed to come to life, and he went from about 5 seconds ahead of me to 9 seconds, and I picked up a penalty through Maggots and Beckett's as well, but just cutting a curb too much as well. So if I hadn't have done that, I might have snuck in another place. But I'm over the moon with that. I could not write that.
Nah, that's incredible, Stevie. Yes, starting P14 as well, mate. To work your way up to 6, mate. That's an incredible result. You should be really chuffed with yourself for that one. Well done.
Cheers.
All right. Lundy, I think we've got Liam Hannon and Shifty, the last two, who obviously got involved in that incident on lap 1. If you want to go ahead.
Well, yeah. What happened we saw on the first lap, Shifty, I saw you just flying into the wall. What happened? I didn't really see what happened.
I don't know how Liam saw it, but I felt that I got pushed up the back of the car, which pushed me into the wall out of the exit of the corner.
How did you see it, Liam? I didn't really catch all of it.
Yeah, it was very unfortunate. Looking back at my stream there, I think it was a pure racing incident. So I'm sure it's one for the stewards to look at now.
Okay, so there was contact between you two then, rather than someone else maybe getting involved. That's how it happened, was between you two, was it?
Yeah.
Ah, right. Okay. Well, that is a shame. Obviously, incidents do happen, but hopefully we can hold no grudges. Well, stewards will look into it most likely, but a great shame. As you guys qualified well, and obviously Liam, you qualified on the medium as well. I think qualifying P5 if I'm not mistaken. So you guys could have been in for a good race there, but it is a shame. But these things do happen. But hopefully we can have no hard feelings and we can move on to next round. And you guys can sort this out over DMs or whatnot over the next few days. But I think, looking now, I think that is everything. It's been a very entertaining race. Unfortunately, I did miss out on the first 2 laps or so due to on my stream getting lagged out. But from then onwards, it was all good. But thank you to the people who have tuned in this race. Much appreciated, guys. And I've been alongside Lundy today, and it's been an absolute pleasure. We'll be live again tomorrow for the Tier 1 race, where Jerry and Steele take over the TTM stream. So until then, guys, thank you very much, and have a good night.
Cheers, guys.